Hey guys, I'm Cosmic and I got another narrator Wi-Fi battle here. I'm gonna make this a double header, so like I'm gonna have two battles in one because they're quite short, these matches. But yeah, I'm just gonna play this one here, then go to the next one. Alright, I'm gonna leave my Tyrant. He's gonna leave with his Infinite. And now I'm gonna switch out predicting a fighting move and go into my Jellicent because Jellicent will fire and fighting, which is really awesome typing. So he's gonna go to Mach Punch, does nothing because I'm Ghost type, and he's gonna switch out into his Ninetales. So here I'm going to go for a Scold, and yeah, it's alright, it's 27%, and that goes to his Balloon, so I can hit him with Earthquake later on. So here he's going to go for the Energy Wall, gets the Spitter Drop, and I'm going to go for the Scold again. I get the critical hit. I'm not sure how much that really mattered, but I don't care really. So he's going to switch out, as I'm going to go for the Recover, predicting the Switch, but he goes in his Volcarona. Before I do anything, I got to taunt this thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit that thing with a taunt. Now he can't do anything. I'm going to see if I can hit that thing with a Scold and see what it's going to do. Does absolutely nothing. I didn't even get the burn. So that sucks. So I'm going to have to switch out here. I'm going to go into my Tyranitar on the Psychic prediction. But he predicts that and he's going to go for the Hidden Power of something. Because it's neutral against T-Type and that was a crit. So now obviously I'm going to be fearing the Bug move. So I'm going to switch out into my Excadrill to resist that. But yeah, Excadrill comes in and I'm going to switch out fearing the Mach Punch, even though I know I can possibly live, but just to make sure, and I just don't want to risk it. So he's going to go for the Overheat now, as I'm going to go for the Recover. No, I'm going to go for the Scold just to finish him off. Or if he switched back into Ninetales, that would die to a Scold as well. So this is good here, so he's going to bring his Volcarona again. And I'm at low HP, so I'm going to switch out predicting a Bug move. Then he goes to the Psychic, which is fine for me. So yeah. So now Excadrill's looking comfortable here. Rock Slide and I miss. God damn. That would have been easy. It's overkill on a Rock Slide here, but I always miss Rock Slides when I need to hit the most. Always. So here I'm going to bring in my T-Tar, and he's obviously fearing a rock move, which I don't actually carry. So I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks, and seeing this Moltres is really good to get those rocks up, because two Pokemon are 4 times weak to rock. Really, really awesome to get some stuff up. So here, if he goes for the sub, I can Crunch, and it's fine, I'll break the sub. So here I'm going to go for the Crunch, and wow, man, Moltres, I was not expecting to be this bulky. I know I have no attack EVs, but still, I was just thinking they'd do a bit more than 40%, maybe bring it under sub-range. But he goes for the Roost here, as I stay in again and go for the Crunch, maybe over-predict or something. I get the defense drop, and I'm still, this Toxic is really racking up, and I'm not 100% sure of it killing. So I'm going to go out to my Dragonite, and he's going to go for the Flamethrower. No way, he's going to go for the sub, predicting my Switch, which is a really good move on his part, but this Dragonite tricks things, and he's going to go for the Flamethrower, and that's fine. So I'm going to go for the sub, and I'm looking real nice here. Flamethrower is going to be like a 2-hit KO to break my sub. So he's going to go for the Roost, and I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. So now I'm at +1 attack and +1 speed. And I'm going to go for another D-Dance here after some leftovers and Sandstorm and stuff. Again to +2 now, so I'm looking at a really good position here. You're going to go for the Flamethrower. I think that's the second one, and that does not break my sub. So I'm looking really awesome here. I'm not sure. I just want to break that sub, get it out, hit that thing with the Dragon Claw, and then this Flamethrower breaks my sub. So knowing that only it takes 3 Flamethrowers for him to break a sub of mine, so I'm going to go for the Substitute here, which is really good. And yeah, so I'm going to go for the sub on the Toxic, which really works out because no one ever sees sub when they're going for a status. And when they do go for the status, they're like, oh right, I think that's sub. And then they're like, oh man, like what am I going to do now? And then I'm almost got a sweep going. So Torkoal comes in, Dragon Dance up, Torkoal is very bulky and I know that. So yeah, I think he has the same bulk as Scum. Yeah, about the same as Skarmory. So that's alright. I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw. It's probably the only thing I can hit that thing with neutral damage. And that still doesn't even kill. And I'm there going, whoa, that's so bulky. So he's going to go for the Flamethrower here, which still doesn't break my sub. Dragonite's looking amazing here with his little sub going. He's going to go for the Dragon Claw. He's going to knock out that Torkoal, and that's good to get out of the way. So, yeah, he's going to bring in his Darmanitan, who's just going to get killed by a Dragon Claw. I was weird why he bring that Darmanitan, and I swear he had another poke who could take a Dragon Claw, even at this amount of pluses. He brings in his Ninetales, it's going to die. And, yeah, it's going to die to a Dragon Claw. That thing dies as well, so he's got one poke left. And, yeah, he's going to bring in Volcarona, and Volcarona is going to get raped by a Dragon Claw. So, that's why you don't use so many Fire Pokemon on one team. So, I'm going to pause the battle here. Alright guys, let's get back into this new battle I got. His name's Francis, and he's a pretty good battler. But yeah, let's play it here. Alright, he's going to leave this Crobat. I'm going to leave with Tyranitar. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, predicting the Taunt. He goes to the Hypnosis, and he hits, which is really confusing, because Hypnosis sucks, and I always miss Hypnosis. That's why I never use it. I'm going to stay in just in case I get... Now I'm going to switch out predicting he's switching to this... Weavile, which is really nice. So now he's going to bring back in this thing, because I'm just going to go for the safe Earthquake. Yeah, now I'm really thinking that Rock Slide won't kill, but no, he switches out, predicting my Rock Slide, goes into his Ditto to take the Rock Slide, and yeah, I'm looking at a position. I really thought this thing was Scarf this entire match, but I knew I had the Balloon, and I had nothing on my own moveset to hit me, apart from Earthquake. So he's going to switch out in this thing. I'm obviously fearing a Will-O-Wisp, so I'm going to switch out in my Heat Ray and get that Flash Fire boost. And, that Ditto gives me so much bloody trouble, I swear. He's going to switch back, he's going to switch into his Chansey now, as I'm going to go for the Lava Plume. Just nothing to Chansey, because Chansey's a bloody broken piece of shit. And he's going to go, I'm going to go for the Taunt, so I can't use any Wish Protect stalling kind of stuff that Chanseys do, and yeah, so I'm going to bring in my D-Knight here, knowing that he's locked into Seismic Toss, and I have enough to take those things all day. So here I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance, as he's going to switch out, go into his Weavile. And I know I could outspeed, but I'm obviously going to be fearing the Ice move. Now, he predicts me to switch into my Heatran, going for the low kicks, but I switch into my Jellicent, fearing an Ice move, because Jellicent's probably my best thing to take it. So he's going to go on this end, and I really always forget that these things are part dark. He's going to go for the Night Slash, and I was like, oh right, that thing's got Night Slash, it's Dark Ice. I'm smart now, aren't I? So I'm going to go for the Scold, and that's enough to 2-hit KO, but I'm not sure I'm going to live. But he over-predicts, which is amazing, and I get a recover off where I'm enough HP to live. And I was so happy that he over-predicted there. So he's going to go for the Night Slash. I'm going to live with 6 HP. And I'm just going to hit that thing with a Scold. And that thing's out of the way. Capiche, gone. But I don't die from Sandstorm damage. So double down. I'm good with that. He's going to bring his Sableye. I'm going to bring in my main sweep Excadrill. But he has that stupid thing. I'm going to switch out into Heatran. And he go for the safe Will-O-Wisp. But he misses, which is bad for me, not him. So now I'm going to go for the safe... I'm going to go for the safe Lava Plume. He switches into his Ditto, gets transforming into my Flash Fire. Now I really thought he would be Scarf, so he's going to go for the Earth Smash, which I predicted. I so badly thought he was Scarf here, so I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. Big misplay, and he's going to go for the Lava Plume, and I'm like going, oh, he's not Scarf. He was bluffing it the whole time, and he bluffed that really well. So I'm going to bring my D-Nut, who walls every one of those moves, and he goes for the Taunt, and I was like, oh right, I forgot I carried Taunt on my Heatran. And he's going to switch out, he's going to go back into his Golla. He's not going to take a Dragon Claw too well. Now, I'm not going to go wasting my sub, so I'm just going to stay in, I'm going to Dragon Claw that again. That's a goodbye, Chansey, goodbye. Annoying little thing with an egg that does not die. So, I'm going to go... He's going to switch into his SPM, and my Taunt's still working, so I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw without a choice. And now he's going to take Sandstorm, where I know that's another Sandstorm hit will knock him out. But I'm not sure about taking a Psychic, so I'm going to switch into my Heatran, take that Psychic. And he's going to go for the Psychic like I predicted, and he's going to die from Life Orb. He's going to bring in this Inverter, and I'm thinking, now I know he's not Scarf, so it's a speed type. I win the first speed tie. Takes him down to 3 HP. He's hit me an Earthquake. I've taken 18 because I have more HP because he's a Ditto. Now, I'm not confident in winning speed ties. I always lose when it comes down to that part. So I'm going to switch out to my Dragon Knight, and now he knows that I'm going to outspeed, and I'm going to hit that thing with the Dragon Claw, and that's a goodbye Envidar. So Ditto's out of the match. So he's going to bring in this Americana thing, and now I'm going to go for the switch out to this, and he predicts that goes to the power play, but with leftovers I can live another one of them and hit that thing in the face with the Lava Poom. So I'm just going to go with the Lava Poom. He's going to switch out into his Sobera, who's going to get a crit Acrobat, which probably mattered, but I don't really care. And that's going to kill me off. And yeah, the only Pokemon here I know I have to take an Acrobat is my Tyranitar, and he's fast asleep. So let's just see how this goes. I'll speed it up a bit because this is really quite stally. Speed it up. So he's going to go for the Acrobatics, and I'm going to stay in. I'm going to be sleeping for a while. He's going to take some Sandstorm, and then he's going to go for the Acrobatics again. I swear he should be going for Brave Bird. Why doesn't he have Brave Bird on this thing over Acrobatics? But now he knows he can't do anything. He's going to switch out, and I'm going to go for the Ice Beam after waking up. I'm going to go for the Pointless Freeze, which really didn't matter because he was going to die by Sandstorm anyway. He's going to bring back in this Sobera, and he goes to the Hypnosis and gets it again. So now I'm back asleep again. So now I'm sleeping, and he's going for Acrobatics. So yeah, that's fine with me. I'm just going to be asleep for a while. So guys, later on, if you want to check out my channel, you guys can, and yeah, I'll be here. You guys check out my channel, and if you do like the videos, like you probably because you're watching this video, can you please sub me? I really need the subs, and alright, guys, because these subs are really important to me, and I need views on my videos. And seriously, if people won't watch my videos, there's not much point in me posting them. But don't worry, guys, I will be posting more videos. So alright then, guys, peace.